Hey, what is up guys? Here are the 30 reasons why you should invest with Interactive Brokers. First of all, it is the largest international broker in the world that has the longest track record of 43 years since their incorporation in 1977. And to top it off, it is a public listed company on the US Nasdaq stock market with a market cap of $26 billion as of the recording of this video. And just by looking at its stock price over the past 20 years, it will tell you that it is still going strong and getting larger as time goes by. So since they are public listed, I can then get my hands on their financials, which will tell you the true story of a company's performance. Based on their growth metrics, we can see that they are growing at a 3-year annualized revenue growth rate of 9.63% per annum, net income growth of nearly 37% per annum, and has a strong return on equity of 17% per annum. From their balance sheet, they have more than $100 billion in total assets, with only $0.4 billion of debt, which represents less than 0.5% of their total assets. And since they have about $3.2 billion of cash, that also means they have more than 7 times the capability to service their debt. Moving on, they are regulated and licensed in 11 different countries, some of which include top tier regulators such as the FINRA of the United States, FCA of the United Kingdom, ASIC of Australia, HKSFC of Hong Kong, MAS of Singapore, and etc. And from this chart, we can see that all the Interactive Brokers entities are consolidated under the IB Group, which is ultimately majority owned by the IB Group members. So there is no concern of external control or any funny structure going on. On top of their regulation, they are not affiliated with a bank like some other brokers such as TD Ameritrade, which is affiliated with Charles Schwab. But how is this a good thing, right? Well, according to them, since IBKR is not a bank, they believe clients' assets will be returned in a more timely fashion than for bank-owned broker-dealers. Unlike IBKR, these bank-affiliated broker-dealers are not independent, self-capitalized entities, adding a layer of additional risk for their clients. Lehman Brothers and Bear Stearns are historical examples of entities that raided their broker-dealer affiliates for capital to try to save the banks, which were the root cause of their financial troubles. Anyways, in short, what they are trying to say is they don't run a bank that will raise your money in the case of a fuck up like the 2008 subprime mortgage crisis. So there is one less layer of risk for your money invested with them. And even if there is a bankruptcy or a screw up by Interactive Brokers, investors under the IBKR US entity will be protected by the SIPC, which will insure you up to a maximum coverage of $500,000 plus additional insurance policy by Lloyd London. If you are under a different IBKR entity, for example Interactive Brokers UK, then you'll be protected by the FSCS, which is a UK compensation scheme. So on and so forth for the other IBKR entity. Next, they have the cheapest brokerage fee among other brokers. If you are a low volume casual investor or trader, then you can benefit from the tiered pricing structure, which only costs you a minimum of 35 US cents per trade in the US market. On the other hand, if you are a high volume trader, then you can also benefit from the fixed pricing structure, which comes at a minimum of $1 per trade. And before you say, but Ziet, they are not offering zero brokerage also? Hold on, because that leads me to my next point of them having the best order execution quality. And because they have such a strong backend system in the form of IB Smart Routing, they have an advantage of 47 US cents compared to the industry average, which on paper makes them even cheaper than zero commission trading. And if you are confused, check out this video where I've described how traditional brokers profit from you with their hidden markup fees in the form of order execution, even though they advertise themselves as zero commission broker. Next, they offer fractional shares trading for selected US stocks, and for your information, the only other brokers outside of the US that provides fractional shares trading are Trading 212 and eToro. This will be very helpful when you are practicing dollar cost averaging. So gone are the days where you say
The US stocks are too expensive.
because there is no minimum per order in the US market right now. Number 10, they have the cheapest margin financing rate in the industry, which starts around 1.5%. So if you are a margin trader, then this will be a no-brainer since the other broker charge more than 6% for margin financing. 11, they have a very fast account opening process, and on average you will get your account approval within 1 to 3 business days from the moment you submit your application. And in some cases, there are also people getting their approval within 3 hours, which is pretty crazy for such an established broker. Speaking of account opening, you can open your account from anywhere in the world because they don't restrict certain countries. Like for example, Weibo has stopped accepting new Malaysian users, so rest assured, Your nationality will not affect your eligibility to open an account with them. Number 13, there is no minimum deposit amount to open an account. Yes, you heard that right. You can literally deposit any amount to start investing with them, but of course I would encourage you to deposit at least $100 so that you won't be receiving those annoying notifications that says your account balance is too low or whatever. Just so you know. Next, there are no hidden fees or inactivity fees or whatsoever. All you have to do is pay for your brokerage fee whenever you trade anything, and that is all. There is no requirement for you to trade, so theoretically you can just leave your cash idle in your account for months without even getting penalized. Reason number 15, they accept 24 different currencies. So if you have an account with any of these currencies, you can theoretically perform local transfer from your account into interactive brokers without any cost to you whatsoever. Trust me on this one, no other brokers even come close to this. And just to let you know, this was and is still the main reason why interactive brokers stood out the most to me. A lot of the other brokers require foreign telegraphic transfer, which will cost you a lot of conversion losses if you don't have a US dollar bank account. Speaking of conversion, they offer spot rate currency conversion that comes at a super low fee of $2 instead of marking up like most of the other brokers do, which will result you in a larger percentage based conversion losses. So rest assured, you just have to pay a fixed fee of $2 and there will be nothing more beyond that. Anyways, since they can accept 24 different currencies, you are technically owning 24 different foreign currency accounts. All you have to do is just click to convert your currency and you are free to hold cash in any of your desired currency without any surcharge or restriction. Of course, you can't really use this to transfer to another recipient in another currency, but it's definitely a poor man's way of holding foreign currencies if you choose to do so. Why not, right? Next, you will have one free withdrawal every month, and any subsequent withdrawals will cost you just $10, which is cheaper than many brokers out there that might charge you up to $25 fee for each withdrawal. Number 19, they allow you to trade in 135 markets over 33 countries, and that is like most of the major stock exchanges in the world that you can think of, all within one brokerage account. Except for Bursa Malaysia, don't ask me why. Next, interactive brokers is not just your typical broker because they are also the back-end technology provider to the other well-known brokers such as Trading 212 and Tiger Brokers. Think of interactive brokers as Google that created Android, which is the core operating system for Samsung, Xiaomi, Oppo, OnePlus, and etc. Once you understand what this means, then you will realize that it is a crucial player in the brokerage industry, and if it falls, the entire stock market could collapse. Number 21, their secure login system, which I think is a very underrated feature of theirs, because whenever you need to log into your account, you have to authenticate with a security device such as Face ID on your mobile phone. Only then you can log in. And if you've forgotten your password, there is no way you can click forget your password. You will have to contact the customer support and verify yourself before you can reset your password. So theoretically, this is as secure as your bank account, if not better. Also, if your equity exceeds $500,000, then you can request a digital security card plus for another layer of security if you choose to do so. Next, to my surprise, they have a pretty good customer service. I'm saying this because I always get connected to the live chat within a few minutes, and even my call to their US number takes about 2 minutes or so to connect, so overall pretty helpful for a broker of their size. This might vary from person to person. I've read more complaints from the EU side, but so far for most Asian clients like us, we don't have much trouble with them at all. 23, they offer a wide range of products from stocks, options, ETFs, forex, and etc. Whatever you name it. And for your info, they have just recently introduced cryptocurrency trading for their US clients, so expect it to be released to non-US clients gradually as time goes on. Moving on, their brokerage platform provides a huge array of research tools. Without having to pay anything, you can have access to individual stock research, which includes company profile, valuation, financials, analyst ratings, and etc. If you are keen to know what's happening around the world, they also have dedicated tabs for you to keep track of different markets, industries, and asset classes. And if you are keen to go the distance, you can also subscribe to research reports provided by various research firms. 25, they offer an extensive coverage of stocks and ETFs, and for most casual investors, this is pretty underrated because some brokers, for example eToro, only provided ARK Invest ETF almost a few months after every other large broker already provided them. And in some cases, some brokers don't even provide over-the-counter or pink stocks. So there you go. 26, custom report. I will probably need a separate video to cover this entirely, but in a sense, you can generate a customized report according to the parameters that you would love to track. For example, you can see that I have this customized report that can show account overview, historical performance, and etc., which I personally find it very helpful. You no longer need to plot your own Excel graphs because everything is generated automatically for you in this PDF report, which you have full control on every single parameter. 27. Traders Workstation or TWS, which is an advanced software for traders to trade with a huge array of tools. You can customize your trading monitor or technical charts and also access to live quotes with more data on bid and ask prices. So for those of you who fancy to venture into active trading, this is definitely an added bonus for you. Reason 28, they are highly rated across major online reviews. Investopedia gave them 4.8 over 5 stars. NerdWallet gave them a 5 stars rating. Stockbrokers.com gave them a 5 stars rating. I mean, the list just goes on and on, so feel free to explore it yourself. It's written on their website. 29, you can sync across multiple devices. Whether you are trading on your IBKR mobile app or IBKR app on your iPad or their web portal on your computer, all of your settings, watch lists, trade orders are all in sync, so you can bring your investments with you wherever you go. Reason number 30, the best for the last. You have your boy here, Ziet Invest, that covers literally everything you need to know for interactive brokers. Account opening, I got you covered. Interactive Brokers mobile app, I got you covered. Interactive Brokers web portal, I got you covered. Funding method, I got you covered. Withdrawal method, I got you covered. And if there's any latest news or advancements, I got you covered as well. Find me someone else that covers interactive brokers to this extent. Spoiler alert, there won't be any. Anyways, my point is you can have the peace of mind when I recommend you interactive brokers. I put my money where my mouth is. I don't just simply recommend you any donkey broker that I don't use it myself. If you ever need any help with anything, just drop a comment down below or DM me on Instagram. I will get back to you within 24 hours. You have my word on that. By the way, if you want to support my channel, feel free to learn more about interactive brokers by clicking the affiliate link down below. I get paid if you just click into them, but full disclaimer, interactive brokers did not sponsor or control whatever I've said in this video. If you're already trading with them, comment down below what's your experience so far. But regardless, I hope you'll find this video informative or at the very least help you in your research journey. And with that said, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay invested, and as usual, I will see you in the next one.